What's going on, troops? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be looking at the Royal Enfield 350. We'll do a quick walk around and then we'll get into a ride and go through all the information that I've got. I'll go through a few bits here that I can teach you whilst we're here before we go out on the ride. So as you can see, you've got the mounts there for your side bags. This one's got the crash bar, and also on the top of that we've got the auxiliary lights mounted. The disc brakes on the front is single. On the rear, again, you've just got the single there. As you can see, it's got the pillion seat. You can also get the backrest for this. I've taken it off. I've just got the side grab handles. Quite an easy job to do. I might show you how to do that further on down the line. As you can see with this, your foot pegs are much further forward than any bike I've ever ridden before. Makes for quite a nice, comfortable ride, to be honest. Front view of the headlight there, again with the auxiliary lights that I mentioned previously. That's how it looks from the rear. Nice big brake lights there. And a nice little close up from the side. Fair bit of chrome on there, but it looks nice. Moving on to your panel. Mostly digital there, apart from the analog speedo. And then as you can see on the right there, you've also got a Google sat nav built in, which I believe you can link to your phone. I haven't played with it yet. Give it a quick start up for a quick sound test. Doesn't sound too bad for a 350. Right, let's get on the road. Now, once you're on a bike, you can get a bit of a better look at the panels there. Start is a little bit strange. Never seen this before. Usually I've just got a start button, but here, I don't know if that's normal for this type of bike, but there you go. Right, let's get out for a little ride. Listen to that sound. Lovely sounding engine. I can't fault it. Yeah, that is a nice sounding engine for such a small bike. Lovely job. You can get miles of enjoyment out of this. Such a comfy ride. Pleasure to listen to. It's not too loud, but it's loud enough that it gives you that little smile. Yeah, very well made machine this. Very well. Right, so the costs for this bike, brand new, you're looking at 3,749 straight off the shop floor. If you're looking at picking up a second-hand one, they're going between 2 and 3 grand, obviously depending on mileage, depending on condition of them and all that. This model here, we saw it for, I think it was about 2,400. Your yearly servicing, that's going to put you 180 quid. And tax for the year, you're coming in at £55. So all in all, not an overly expensive bike. Again, insurance, that's going to vary massively depending on the rider, on your no claims discount and all that good sort of stuff. But we banged a couple of what are they called, quotes in with all sorts of different companies. The cheapest one we got back, I think it was about 84 quid for the year. Bearing in mind it is only a small bike, 350cc, so you'd expect the insurance to be low. Plus I'm old and I've got 9 years no claims bonus as well, so that's going to keep it low. So yeah, not an overly expensive bike to run. So the bike itself, like a little bit of general information, it's 191 kilos, so it's fairly heavy, nothing over the top. It's a very, very low bike. It's coming in at 765 mils for the seat. I think this one has even been lowered as well. I'm pretty sure it's had rear shocks, smaller shocks on the back foot on. I think the person that we saw with it, they were quite a short rider, so that would make sense. Now, Royal Enfield are claiming you're going to get 100 miles per gallon out of this thing, and I cannot see that at all. I did a bit of research into that because I thought it was a little bit unbelievable, and I think it's MCN. They have tested it, and they were getting 60 miles per gallon when they were doing some thorough testing. So 100 miles per gallon, definitely not. Take it with a pinch of salt. 60 miles per gallon, I mean, it's still not terrible, but yeah, it's definitely not the 100 miles per gallon that it claims to be. Right, now the speed of this thing, it is no rocket at all. I've had this on a motorway and I was struggling to breach 70. At tops I was getting 75. However, I am 90 kilos, 6'3", so there's a lot of me to break the wind, act as a sail working against it. So yeah, it's not the quickest of bikes, but it is comfy. Although it's a really low bike and I'm a really tall guy, it's comfy. I mean, it is comfy. The handling is pretty nice as well. Like, I think where it's quite light, it feels, I would put it in sort of similarity to the way I've seen Harley Sportsters thrown around, because they're quite light and manoeuvrable. This is not much weight to it, and it is highly manoeuvrable. I think you could have some fun with this on like the back roads, that's for sure. Yeah, the comfort of the riding, nice laid back rider position. Obviously I'm used to riding more sportier bikes. I'm not used to having my feet further forward than my hands. They're usually tucked right behind me. However, it's comfortable. The seat on it is really comfortable as well. It's like a big, huge cushion essentially. It has got room for a pillion on the back, and with that you've got a backrest for your pillion as well. So I've not taken a pillion on this, but I'd imagine they'd be quite comfortable as well. Now, I definitely would not recommend this for long-term cruising. If you go like a long distance on a motorway or dual carriageway, I probably wouldn't recommend this. I think the bike could get pretty tired pretty quick, because it's going to be screaming the whole way. Like I said, I struggled to get it over 70 on a motorway, so holding it at that speed is probably not going to do it too much good, I'd say. However, if you just cruise around leisurely around towns, going from town to town, you're not going to touch any sort of high speed roads. It's a lovely, lovely bike. It's really comfortable. It sounds amazing as well for a 350. It sounds a lot bigger, but yeah, it's ideal. Like I said, if you're not going to go hauling around on the motorways and stuff, ideal for just going from little commutes and that. Let's test a bit of maneuverability here, shall we? This is quite a sharp corner. See how it fares with this. Yeah, nice. Yeah, I didn't struggle with that at all. That was cool. Well, the engine on this, 349cc, 20 brake horsepower. Like I said, it's no absolute rocket, but it does the job. It's a single cylinder, 4-stroke, air and liquid cooled engine. And as I've already alluded to, it's not a quick bike. They reckon it maxes out at 71. I have definitely got it over 71 miles an hour. Like I said, I've got it over to about 75, but you're not getting any more than that. But it's advertised as 71, so you are getting 4 more miles an hour quicker than what they come out with. Right, your brakes, you got a twin disc brake on the front, a rear disc brake on the back. Your shocks, you've got 2 fixed shocks on the front, 1 adjustable shock on the back, and I tell you what, they are quite comfortable, to be honest. I live in quite a sort of rural area, as you can tell then, I just hit a big pothole. Rural area, and the roads are pretty sketchy. I mean, look at this, and yeah, the shocks are pretty good on it, to be honest. It's definitely not stiff compared to the bikes I ride. This is quite luxurious, to be honest. So yeah, suspension's good. The brakes are really good. I've not had to use them in an emergency situation, but they are definitely responsive. Very, very good brakes. Right, if we just pull it in, do a little bit of slow manoeuvring, we'll test the steering out on it, shall we? That's alright, to be fair. It's not the tightest turns I've ever done, but it's certainly not the worst. Yeah, quite happy with that. Well, that's all I've got for you in this one. So I'll wrap it up there. If I've missed anything and you want any more information on the bike, then do let me know, drop it in the comments and I'll endeavour to get back to you as soon as I can. If you've enjoyed this review, I have got a playlist of bike reviews, so go check out the others if you so wish. If you want, drop some likes, drop some comments, get involved. I always answer back every comment that lands on all my videos, so if you want to chat, just drop a little comment. But until next time, stay low, move fast, take it easy guys, have a good one.